Hello, welcome to another episode of Pitch Invaders. You're with me, your host Diaby, aka Zemaski, the only Bragration. Today in the show, I have Tassi and Chris. Chris is representing the Pitch Invaders Blantyre community. Today, we're going to talk about what happened over the weekend and also in the Champions League yesterday. Tisabile Gurayo Wambi, Tinikani Zabuno Wambini, Tia Mendiba Manchester United.
I hope somehow, some way, Ole can see this video. He needs to understand. I don't understand how we're going to a game. Tigwenya Kubanga draw. We need 1 point.
Just 1 point.
How do you concede? How many goals? Two goals. How many minutes?
First half.
In the first 15 minutes, I think that's honestly unacceptable. I expected Man United to lose. I won't lie. Also, because I really don't have confidence in Ole the way.
So you want to put at least a fight. At least a fight.
But I expect us to get beaten eventually, not to throw the game away in 15 minutes. I think that's.
So you think really the problem was
it's the
tactics, or what do you think, Chris? What do you think, Chris?
The manager is changing the formation too much.
So 5-0 against Leipzig. Old Trafford baje. Ndio manya PSG kwao, Group ya mavana kudali. Ndio kuzafika kwa point ndio mpaka na hadi mvaa ku Europa. Mwana ba number 1 group mubaya. Kumajo
Let's make this answer ukunda kwisanjimelo because I was watching the game these guys did not prepare.
They didn't prepare.
They were so confident. I don't know if they were confident or I don't know, man. I say where team yakuma yonera wambili mwina bossa ine. Because in magoneni mabifana funa mzibanga zimabanga zo.
I'll tell this to both of you. Man United, we win, so we're very good players. We have a lot of good players. We have a manager that is a former player. The players respect him. So we end up winning games because you have a brilliant player that can do something. Sometimes players can do something. We have very good attacking players. They can attack, they can score. But tactically, he doesn't seem to know what he's doing. So which brings us to the point where the games that we win sometimes games that aren't expected of us to win.
That's true.
Because when you go into that game, even the opponents don't know what to expect.
That's true.
Because he can literally do anything. But the thing about playing football like that also is, as you can see, it's luck, and luck runs out. And definitely, luck has run out.
I'm going to play with another team. I'm going to Maguire. Saname, when I don't know my defender, I'm going to Musafa Skosigani. Maguire, guys. I said, that guy, I don't know. Could you Munam for Yani? What I'm going to play my car, I say he's so exposed. I say, and he's a captain.
That's very true.
So one question for you.
Yeah.
You're playing Manchester City over the weekend. Obviously, you're going to win because that's all it. Right?
That's what Ole does. I'm saying this in public. If he lost and it meant he would get fired, I wouldn't have a problem.
That is what actually Ben said in the morning. Ben said something like this guy so
in true Ole fashion, Man United will win the Manchester derby and we forget our problem.
Because these guys are hungry as well. They're hungry as well. And
so they'll definitely come in wanting to
my team was an Premier League in Champions League.
I guess qualifying number 1.
Say. We now again do Guajogaso. Also, Africa so 2 straight to number 3. I don't know what this is.
All of school with you. I'm busy it's a passing mic. 1 out of 6. You know, 0 last.
But if we're gonna talk about the rest of the English clubs, I think my team will die. Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City,
A question for you: do you think Giroud can
as a Chelsea fan?
Okay, so Nkani in the straight that Giroud, he's playing so well for Chelsea because my fullback guy, Rhys James, is putting so many good balls into the box. He doesn't have to run. He's just sitting in there. If you can compare him to Tammy Abraham doesn't have the composure at Giroud. Giroud was the guy or hat-trick at Sevilla. Actually scored 4 goals because he knew within the guy was it. So I think he can go on for the rest of the season. But as a fan, I don't think I want to see him again next season. That's why we need to be proactive. We need to get a winner. What does it? Yeah,
but I think something that I can throw to you as well. players like Giroud, there are certain strikers where throughout his career he has done things, but he's been underwhelming. He has had glimpses and moments, but he's been underwhelming overall. You can say that. I think that's fair to say.
That's true.
Even though he has won a World Cup and he has some European trophy and all those things. However, I think as he's getting older, he's a type of player that can even improve. I feel like he has gotten better. So maybe as much as you're looking at it historically, that we can do better next season, but he can probably be that one centre forward that you need to even take you guys to challenge.
Yeah, that's true.
And actually, I think he has proper service at Chelsea. He's going to have the same service at France for Europe. And I'm tipping him for top scorer at Europe.
I think so.
With the players around him.
Yeah, tipping the guy who scored 0 goals at the last World Cup to score the most goals at the next tournament.
Yes.
He has a better service.
He has a better service. Anyway, we'll continue with the Pitch Invaders session after the break. Welcome back to the show as we continue to fight Gambego's amateur chances. Chris, you're a Chelsea fan. You won a bunch in season you went there.
It's coming back. Coming back to stuff with
When was the last time you got one?
When is the last time any of you?
We stopped counting.
It's coming back.
You really think Chelsea will win?
Yeah. Thiago Silva or Janya won a trophy.
I feel like Tottenham is coming on very strong. Liverpool, even with the injuries, are looking good. Man City, but they're looking stronger and stronger. I feel like my game and Hamaduza Buji, Fugayoda Adida Wajoga, Zinkaenda Fugayoda Kumabano, to Wamba Samadi
I want to be if in Ndoase. This is the worst Arsenal team that I've watched.
Is it the worst because of the players you have or Adida himself?
I said Wenger madime nyesefe nimableosa zuga bwino. Timafika mwaka mabuba flamini feo. He was using the worst type of players. To be honest, everybody I was only there was a time Timakane and Gabriel and Silvestre would pass. We managed to manage to play well and create chances and score 5 goals on a given day.
So before we go back all the way to back in the day, Unai Emery. Let's look at the data in comparison to Unai Emery and where you're coming from. Adida, as much as last season is over, he got you a FA Cup.
Yes.
You guys won the Community Shield. You guys even beat some big teams on your way there. Not this season. Sina Ambe, we know.
I'm winning. If FA Cup, team are winner, guy. Adida started was to the wizard. FA Cup felt my winner. Adida was saying, look up and what it does it is only to my ring. I said, Kim Castro. I'm winning. But even you don't say to be honest.
Of course.
Do you think season woman is a night?
And I don't expect him to put up this weekend. If that happens, if he has a club, say we're not serious.
We're not serious. For many reasons, I feel like you can stick to him. You should stick to Adida. But I also feel like 1%, as much as you are not accepting this, 1% defensive stability. You lost to Tottenham 2-0.
That's not Arsenal. That's not the Arsenal that I know.
Let's be honest.
If you know which. If you know which, if you
what he's saying is true. For some clubs, changing identity is always going to be a hot topic.
But to be honest, Arsenal's identity has been changing. Arsenal's identity it's not the same team. Even Wenger's time, as much as you're saying good football and beautiful football, there was a time when you guys had players like Henry, Vieira and Perez. The following team that we had, Yajina, Wilshere, that wasn't the same. It wasn't the same team.
Kumasa and Lusa was trying to get something out of those young boys.
Yeah, but those big boys used to know how to defend. They used to know how to play football. They used to know how to defend. And you came to an Arsenal that was just going forward. So I don't really think somebody coming in and then starting from the back. I think You have to accept it. You have to start somewhere. It's either he starts fixing the front, which you have been doing for so long, and then the back suffers, or he starts with the back, he starts with the foundation. Passing in a transfer window a week, a goodie, you never know. But I feel like he has done
all statement He's a useless boy. He's a useless boy.
Wow. Wow.
He's useless. He's making the team good samang balance.
Okay. So I think we can also admit Guji, whoever that caravan, no? In Muganga Guji, I'm not Gulamaro with Europa.
I was 7 years into Europa.
I thought where you have received a new neighbor. And then
to be honest, guys, every other day, Mageza, Maripo, Mamiza Europa, Defender Europa, Pira, Omenia, Marino. Welcome home. I believe this is where you belong, guys. I say, then who's and then go for Tino Pedro about the Bangans of Message. Then you know, I just one again. Then you could anyway, this is where we end. I was with Tassi and Chris for this episode of Pidgin Invaders. Until next week, you are with me, your host Diaby, aka Zemaski, the only Black Russian. Mugazabe is a Black Russian winner. Muzane Mbele phone. If you want to be on the show, you can contact me on the numbers of on your screen and all that. And also you can follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Come on, you Gunners, quick!